Hi. In today's session, I'm going to talk about optimized design experience option in SAC stories. When you create a new story, you get an option to choose either optimized design experience or classic design experience. And you can see a deprecation warning for classic design experience, and SAP recommends to use optimized design experience. In today's session, we're not going to look at all the new features that are provided in optimized design experience, but we're going to just look at the analytics application feature or scripting features that are given or embedded into an SAC story using optimized design experience. That means there is no analytical application option or feature in the recent versions of SAC application. For example, if you go to analytic application and then start creating a new application, it is going to take you to the optimized design experience, and it is going to redirect to the stories. So that means there is no um, a separate or dedicated screen or a dedicated UI for building or developing analytical applications in SAC. So it's combined into story. So all the analytical application features of script initialization on script and the different components and extension, all the extensions that are um, being done in analytical applications are now um, can be done in stories. So that's what it is taking you to use the optimized design experience, and that is possible using optimized design experience. So with that, with this new feature, you can design the story, or you can extend the story as part of your analytical application scripting as well. You wanted to see some background of unified design experience from the TechEd 2023. This slide is from BI roadmap or evolving of analytics cloud. So you can see 2022 optimized experience is being given or introduced, and then 2023 Q2 or quarter two unified story feature has been introduced. With that, analytical application and stories into single UI interface. So the story can have both features included as part of optimized experience. So that is the background. So since 2023 Q2, you would have noticed having unified story model in SAC application. There is also a blog, a detailed blog written on the new features of or combined unified features of optimized story from these two blogs. I'm going to attach these two blogs to the session so that you can go and go through the detailed topics in these two blogs. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of these features like filter controls and containers and buttons and scripting an event in SAC story with the optimized design experience. So I'm going to switch to Analytics Cloud and create a new story using Canvas. I'm going to choose optimized design experience and then create. I get a new story window as usual. And then here I have assets, outline, and filters. So I'm going to add an widget into the story. I can pick one sample. I'm going to choose sales planning model. So it gets me to the table. So I'm not really going into any of the analytical features here, but I wanted to show you the scripting capabilities of getting some buttons and input controls and also filter controls and etc. So this is the tab and the asset tab. You can see some groupings for widgets, and you can also see filters and controls. Here you can see all the sliders, switch, and filter line drop down and checkbox group. We used to see, or we used to have them in analytical applications. Now you can have these controls or buttons in the story directly. So you don't have to extend the story by going into the analytical application. So I'm going to switch this one, and if you click on the button, so it's going to give you an option to choose edit script. So you can go to on-click event, and then you write the on-click event that was shown in my previous session, and what should happen when you do the on-click event, and also other options like you can also do undo, and then go back here and then just bring in a button again. So you can see on long press event as well. And similarly, we can bring in other controls like checkbox group. So where you can choose the manual values and prepare the edit scripts for those checkbox group or drop down box and etc. list box, whatever the control that you wanted to apply. So with that, you can see that all the um, analytic application features are part of assets tab on your story, and then you can switch to outline. And also the filters page. Outline will give you what are the controls that are being part of your story. So here I have my checkbox group and button one and table one. I can also see the scripting of those one by click plus, and then see these are the other scripting activities that I can perform. For example, if I wanted to write a data action, I can create the data action here and then write the scripts for the running the data action for planning. So we're going to cover this data action scripting in planning or analytics scripting design series of sessions. But right now in this particular topic, I wanted to just show you how the analytical applications have been merged into SAC story and how do you work. So here you design the story, and you can also extend the story with all the controls and scripting provided as part of the optimized design experience. Okay, so to conclude on this topic, so you don't have stories and analytical application in two different interfaces. It's combined, and then it's always going to be story, and then you have all the analytical application features embedded or provided as part of optimized design experience in stories. That's all for this session. Thank you. Bye for now.